In this edition of online lecture, we will analyze the Bronsted-Lowry concepts of acid and base. Earlier, we understood what is the definition of Arrhenius theory of acid and base. So, in Bronsted-Lowry of acid and base, it describes that this definition of acid-base given by the Danish chemist Jonas and Bronsted and M. Lowry in 1874. So, according to Bronsted-Lowry theory, acids are proton donor and base are proton acceptor. According to the acids, these are proton donor and bases are proton acceptor. So, this form here Ha is acid, B is base, A is conjugate base and Hb plus is conjugate acid. So, when acid and base, A contain minus sign and B contain plus sign. A contain conjugate base. Base means proton acceptor. It required proton. And conjugate base B plus, B positive means proton donor. It have a extra proton. So, acid are those which donate proton, and bases are those which gain proton. So, here Ha minus is called acid conjugate base pair and Hb plus is called base conjugate acid pair. In this form, H2O plus NH3, when H2O and NH3 combine to form NH4 ammonia plus OH minus ion. So, they combine to form NH4, that is acidic form. It means it donate proton and OH minus base which accept the proton. Here water is a proton donor, so it is acid. It gives proton and change into corresponding base OH minus called conjugate base. Here proton donor is acid, water is a proton donor, and it gives proton and change into corresponding base, that is OH minus, that is called conjugate base. Ammonia is a proton acceptor. NH3, ammonia is a proton acceptor, so it is a base and it accept. So H2O works as a acid, NH3 works as a base, and it forms NH4 plus which donate the proton, and OH minus which accept the proton. So it is called base. So it is a base and it accept the proton and change into ammonium ion NH4 plus, which is called conjugate acid. This NH4 plus and NH3 and H2O OH are called conjugate acid and base pair. So NH4 plus is a conjugate acid and OH minus is called conjugate base. These are formed due to the presence of proton or H plus ion only. So this is formed by the H plus ion and OH minus ion only. Next, we will analyze the Lewis concept. What is the Lewis concept of acid and base? According to Lewis, who gave theory in 1923, according to it, acids are substances which accept electron pair and base are substances that donates electron pair. So, acids are those which accept the electron pair and bases are those which donate the electron pair. Thus, electron pair accept or are acid and electron pair donor are called bases. So, compound which accept the electron is called acid and compound which donate the electron are called base. So, BF3 is an acid, NH3 is a base. So, F3B and NH3 in BF3 it act as a acid and acid required electron or accept electron from NH3 base. So BF3 called acid. According to it, Lewis base give electron and Lewis acid accept the electron. Here NH3 Lewis base which give electron or donate electron and BF3 which is acid which accept the electron. Where both are attached by the coordinate bond. So this arrow sign is called coordinate bond. Coordinate bond means coordination means to give electron from one compound to another compound. According to this theory, electron deficient compound will work like an acid and called Lewis acid. So those compound or molecule which have electron deficiency and accept the electron from the base is called acid according to Lewis. So BF3 AlCl3 Mg Na+, these are Lewis acid and Lewis base is H2O NH3 OH- Cl- is they are called Lewis base. So in this way, not only H plus or OH- containing substance are acid. So in this way, not only H plus or OH- containing substance are acid and bases. According to this theory, acidic and basic properties of compounds without hydrogen can also be explained. So in this way, H plus and OH- describe the property of acid and base. Let's come to the daily base exercise. First question is, what is the Arrhenius theory of acid and base? Earlier the first theory of acid and base, that is called Arrhenius theory of acid and base. Second question is, which acid secreted by the ants? Earlier we understood different kinds of acids which secreted by different kind of compound or product. And third question is, what is the concept of Bronsted and Lowry theory of acid and base? So need to write the answer in your notebook about all three questions. Arrhenius theory question, acid secreted by the ants, and concept of Bronsted and Lowry basis on base of acid and base. In the next chapter, we will analyze the general properties of acid and base